Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, let's discuss some more questions from logical reasoning section. Puzzles are there, some puzzles are there to be discussed. Now 7 people are there in an organization working in department. There are at least 2 employees in each department. That means there should be a breakup of 2, 2 and 3. Okay. And there are 3 females, 1 in each department. Each of the 7 employees earn different amount. Okay, so I just write down the 3 parameters over here. That's name, then department, and then earning. Okay, earning I rate from 1 to 7. 7 is the highest. Okay, then let's start. Okay, F works in administration, so F admin, and his only other colleague, that means in admin department there are only 2 persons, A, F and G. His other colleague earns the maximum. Okay, so I give G as ranking 7. The least C, the least earner, that means C is 1, works in accounts. B and E are brothers. So B, I'm sorry, I just start writing. F works in administration, his only other colleague, that means F is male, and that means G should be female because there is 1 female in each department and there are just 2 people in this admin department. Then C, the least worker, works in accounts. B and E are brothers, so B is male and E is also male, and do not work in same department. A, husband of H, so A is male and H is female. So A, husband of H, works in accounts, so A works in accounts and earns more than each of F, B and E. The wife in the couple earns more than the husband. Okay, so we're in between A and F, and since A is earning more than B, E and F, okay, and H is earning more than A, that means H should be 6, he should be 5, and they should be any of them, maybe 3, 4 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, for F, B and E, 2, 3 or 4. So we are not sure. Okay, after that now in admin department none other would be there, so B and E, there should be 3 persons in accounts because out of 1 B and E, out of these 2, 1 should be in accounts and other should be in operations. So accounts and operations, accounts and operations. So there will be 3 people in accounts, C, A and any one of them, right? So at max 3 people can be there in accounts. So now H has to be in operations. Okay, and there are 3 people in accounts, so this is male. Out of these 2, 1 will be there in accounts, and that person is also male, so C should be female, the third person. Okay, so now this arrangement is clear. Okay, so which of the following is a group of females? Group of females is G, C and H. So this is the correct option. In which department do 3 people work? So in accounts department. What will be the position of A from the top when they are arranged in descending order? So A is 5th, that means if we arrange in descending order, he will be at the 3rd position. Okay. In which of the following department does B work? B work in accounts or operations. So operations or accounts. Which of the following statement is necessarily definitely true? B earns less than A and H. B earns less than A and H, that is definitely true. Okay. No need to check further. So I hope this set is clear to you. Now let's see this question. Each of the 8 people sitting at a restaurant ordered one of the 4 types of food available: North Indian, South Indian, Italian and Chinese. Apart from that, it is also known that if Geeta ordered this, then Anu ordered North Indian and Kara ordered Chinese. If Bina ordered Chinese, then Hari ordered Italian and Ila did not order South Indian. If Dev ordered Italian and Fiza ordered Chinese, then Geeta ordered South Indian food and vice versa. If Hari ordered Italian food, then either Bina ordered North Indian or Geeta ordered South Indian food, but not both. Okay, so too many ifs and buts are there. So let's go to the question. If Geeta ordered South Indian food, then which of the following must be true? Okay, so if Geeta ordered South Indian food, then Anu North Indian. Okay, and Kara ordered Chinese. Okay, we have been asked Bina Chinese, at least 2 Chinese and exactly 2 order Italian food. Okay, so we have to judge these 3 statements. So Kara ordered Chinese, so 1 person at least ordered Chinese. Kara. Then over here also we read Geeta ordered South Indian. If Dev ordered Italian and Fiza ordered Chinese, then Geeta ordered South Indian. That means Fiza also ordered Chinese. Okay. So this option 2 is matching. So we need not check further because at least 2 people ordered Chinese food, that is Kara and Fiza. Okay. So no need to check further because this statement is correct. Okay, here's the question from blood relation. Sheila is Ravi's sister-in-law. Okay, so that means Sheila is Ravi's brother's wife. So here's Ravi, his brother and his wife. That is Sheila. Okay, Ram is Ravi's brother. So this brother is actually Ram. And Ram's wife is Sheila. Deepa is Ravi's sister, so here it is Deepa, and Deepa's mother is Shanti. So precisely Shanti is mother of Deepa, Ravi and Ram. So how is Sheila related to Shanti? So that's a daughter-in-law. Okay, Sheila is daughter-in-law of Shanti. Simple. This question. K is more beautiful than B. Okay, K is more beautiful than B. B is not as beautiful as Y. That means B is less beautiful than Y. J is not as beautiful as B. So B is more beautiful than J. J is not as beautiful as B or Y. Okay. Whose beauty is in the least degree? Okay. So see, J's beauty is at the least degree. Simple. Now we see this problem. 8 friends A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are sitting around a circle facing the center. So we start arranging. B sits third to the left of F. So I assume F over here. Since they are facing center, left of F will be this side. So B is sitting third. 1, 2 and third. Okay. Now next is E is an immediate neighbor of both B and H, but we don't know whether E is this side or this side. So we just as of now we write B, E, H. One side of E, B is there and other side H is there. C and G are immediate neighbors of each other. C and G. Neither C nor G is immediate neighbor of B. So G is not C and G, both of them, any of them are not here, not here. C, G and C, G. So I try one arrangement with the given information. Only one person sits between A and H. I arrange B, E, H, maybe this side. So B, E, H. Okay, then there is only one person set between A and H, so I assume this is the position of A, and then C and G are immediate neighbors of each other, so C and G, and there is neither C nor G is immediate neighbor of B. Perfect. Then only one person sits between C and D, so D can be here. So this arrangement looks favorable. Now we take the questions. Who amongst the following is an immediate neighbor of both A and H? So that is F. Okay. And remaining questions I hope you can answer on your own. Which of the following represents the correct position of A? Correct position of A is between F and C, or I can say immediate left of C, right? The second option. Even for the second question, F and D, they are diagonally opposite to each other. Similarly, C and E, they are diagonally opposite to each other. So H must be opposite to G. Okay, so you can answer all the question very easily. So that was quite simple problem, I guess. Okay, P, Q, R, S, T and V live on different floors in the same building, having 6 floors numbered 1 to 6. Okay. Okay, some more information is given away. Q lives on an even numbered floor. So Q, 2, 4, 6. Only 2 people live between floors on which Q and V live. So Q dash dash V. S live on a floor immediately above the floor on which R lives. Okay, so S and R. Now we can take the help of this Q dash dash V. Suppose I take a Q over here, Q dash dash and then V, right? Or maybe it is V dash dash Q, no problem. Now since Q and S, both of them are not odd number from the, means both of them are on even numbered floor, so it would be right if I take Q dash dash V instead of V dash dash Q. So I start Q as second floor, then third and fourth and fifth, right? Now I'm left with 2 persons, that is P and T, and they are not closer to each other, and P is not on floor number 1, so T must be over here and P must be over here, right? So the arrangement was really very simple. So all the questions based on this given information you can do very easily, right? So there were some 5 questions. I have not taken the question because that's very easy to answer once you get to know about this arrangement. Okay. Okay, now we see this question. Each of the 6 persons A, B, C, D, E, F plays one of the 6 different musical instruments. They play on 6 different days of a week except Sunday, okay, Monday to Saturday, such that only one person can play the instrument in one day. So we do one thing. I just write down the name, the 3 parameters, name, instrument and day. Okay, so whatever information is available with us, we just try to fill it up over here. Arpit does not like the letter T, so he neither plays an instrument that contains the letter T, nor does he play on the days contain letter T. Okay, so we remove tabla. For Arvind, we remove tabla, Tuesday and Thursday. Okay, tabla, Tuesday and Thursday. Fine. Farhan does not play. Okay, whatever. Baljit plays Sarod on Wednesday. So I write Baljit, Sarod and Wednesday. Then we have Christina plays an instrument other than sitar on Saturday. Okay. So Christina on Saturday. Then Elton plays violin on Friday. Elton, violin, Friday. Okay. Now we write Arpit. Now Wednesday, Saturday and Friday, that's already occupied, and Arpit, no Tuesday, no Thursday. So we are left with just Monday. Okay. Now Farah and Deepa. So that's Farah and Deepa. Now Farah does not play an instrument on Thursday. Okay, now but we are left with Thursday and Tuesday only. So Farah is not Thursday, then it is Tuesday and then it is Thursday. Deepa plays on Thursday. Now sitar cannot be played on Tuesday, and Christina does not play the sitar. So sitar cannot be over here and cannot be over here. So sitar over here or sitar, right? But we have more instruments yet. So for them no conditions have been given, so we just have to write them as it is. So we are left with now tabla, then flute and piano, right? So tabla, flute and piano can be arranged on remaining 3 days. Tabla cannot be here. So tabla, flute and piano. Here we can arrange flute or piano, and here we can arrange tabla, flute, piano, right? Similarly also for Farah we can make the same arrangement. Okay. So in questions some certain more conditions are given, so you can take the questions one by one and just put up the conditions over there, so you will be getting the clear arrangement. Okay. Now see this interesting question. A circular field with inner radius of 10 meters and outer radius of 20 meters was divided into 5 successive stages for plowing. The plowing of each stage was handed over to a different farmer. Okay, so this is like maybe this way. Okay, so these are the 5 parts, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now farmers are referred by symbols F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, and these are the basically these 5 are the points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but they are not necessarily be P1, P2, P3, P4 or P5, right? And so we have to find out the farmer, the stage of the work. Okay, so I have 3 points to be noted down over here: name of the farmer, point and stage. Okay, so I just give you a very simple example. Suppose one farmer is there, maybe F1, he started from point P1 to point P2. So that may be first stage or second stage, right? So this is 1 stage, 2 stage, 3 stage, 4 stage and 5 stage. And this is the starting point, this is the ending point for 1 stage. Similarly, this is the starting point and this is the ending point for other stage. Okay, but we don't know which points are they are which points and which stage. Okay. So whatever information is available with us, we try to put that over here. Okay, farmer F5 was given the work of plowing stage starting at point P4. Okay, so I write down the name, farmer F5, and the starting point is P4. So I write starting point and dash, and over here ending point will be there. But I'm not writing because I don't know, right? Okay, the stage from point P5 to point 3. Okay, so we don't know point P5 to point P3, but that is definitely a stage, point P5 to P3. Okay, farmer F4 was given the work of the 4th stage, F4, and this is 4th stage. Okay, stage 3 finished at point P1 and the work of which was not given to farmer F1. Stage 3, I assume stage 3, and it finished at point P1, so dash P1. Okay. Then farmer F3 was given work of stage ending at point P5. So I write down farmer F3 and stage point P5, ending at stage point P5. Okay. Now 3 farmers have already been arranged, F5, F4 and F3. Now we are left with F1 and F2. Now the stage 3 finished at point P1 and the work of which was not given to farmer F1. So F1 cannot be here. So F1 has to be here and F2 over here. Okay. So arrangement of farmers we have done. This is F1 and this is F2, F3, F5 and F4. Okay. Now every point is a starting point as well as an ending point. Now suppose if we talk about point P5, so it is starting with point P5 and P3. So ending point, that means something maybe P1, P2 or maybe P4 should be over here. Okay, so what exactly we have to do? We have to find out the initial point and the ending point of each stage. Okay. Now suppose if I talk about point P4, so the ending point cannot be P1 because it is the ending point of over here, right? That is taken by farmer F2, and ending point cannot be P3, ending point cannot be P5. So the ending point over here is possible only P2. Okay, so we have one group P4 to P2. 4 to P2, one segment or I just give one stage. Now P4 is starting point over here, so it has to be ending point also. So it cannot be ending point over here or over here. So it has to be ending point over here. Okay, because each point is a starting point as well as an ending point. Now I have to arrange at initial position as P1, P2 and P3, right? So suppose I arrange P1 over here, then P2 and P3. Suppose P3 cannot be over here because P5 is a starting point and P3 is the ending point. So P3 and then this is P2. So I just try to make this arrangement over here. P4 P2, then P2 to P5, then P5 to P3 and P3 to P1 and then P1 to P4. Okay, so this arrangement is perfect. Now we just write down the stages since the stages are successive, 5 successive. So P3 to P1, third stage. So this is the third stage. P1 to P4, fourth stage. So this is fourth stage. Now we have to see one, maybe 5 over here or yeah, 5 over here and then 1 and then 2. Okay, so these are the various stages: starting point, ending point, and name of the farmer. So for which farmer P2 was P2 a finishing point? So P2 a finishing point for farmer F5. Okay, then we have which were the starting and the finishing point of stage 2. Stage 2, starting point P5 and ending point P3. Okay, it's going in this direction, anti-clockwise direction. So P5 to P3, stage 2. Okay, then which was the starting point for farmer F3? Farmer F3, P2 to P5. Which was the finishing point of farmer F2? Farmer F2 finishing point is P1. Okay. Which stage was plowed by farmer F5? F5, P4 to P2. So P4 to P2, that is fifth stage. Okay. So that was quite interesting question. Quite different from the questions we have done so far, but very interesting. Not that difficult. I hope you are clear.